Oyster farms are booming across Maine's coastline as a sustainable and profitable seafood. But plastic packaging used to hold oysters and other seafood can certainly have bad impacts on our environment.
And in the face of Maine's changing climate, an oyster farm is working to produce seafood packaging without plastic. They're actually making seafood bags made out of wood. News Center Maine's Jack Molnett has more.
South Freeport, a cozy neighborhood nestled on the Harrisseekut River across from Wolf's Neck State Park. And it's here just before 7 in the morning at Brewer Marina that Eric Oransky of Maine Ocean Farms loads up for a day on the water. It's a quiet morning beneath the clouds as the team of 4 get to work harvesting their catch amid a symphony of sounds. Made by Oysters.
When they're dead, they make a different sound. So we just want to make sure that they're still alive.
It takes an oyster 2 to 4 years to grow to a harvestable size, and in that time, quality control is the priority.
We put them in the ice slurry to bring the temperature down quickly.
Farmed oysters are increasing in popularity across Maine as a sustainable seafood option. Acting as a natural filter for ocean water, the mollusks can be farmed right off the coast. Maine Ocean Farms harvest hundreds of oysters each week, and they're sent to markets and raw bars all over Maine. Most oyster species are considered a smart seafood under NOAA guidelines, meaning they're sustainable. But the packaging they're shipped in is not, and getting rid of that packaging can still contribute to pollution and carbon emissions.
There's a lot of people not knowing what an object's purpose is after they're done with it, and so they will throw it in the recycling bin when it is very much not recyclable.
That's Alex Kane with ecomaine, one of the greater Portland area's largest waste management facilities. She says there's a big issue when it comes to single-use plastic in seafood packaging, and we see more of it during peak summer.
Everyone wants their lobster, clams, mussels, etc. And with that comes waste too, the plastic waste that comes with it.
She says when plastic is mixed with trash, it's hard to separate.
You'll see things that should have been recycled, but unfortunately have chosen the waste route, which will be incinerated.
She says compostable materials would be better than a plastic option when it comes to seafood.
I think it would be huge. Any kind of step taking away from single-use plastic would be huge.
Maine Ocean Farms says it's looking to do just that here in Maine. Aaron Adams with the farm says they started Ocean Farm Supply.
To load up the sleeve, just put it on the PVC pipe. We have these little screws there.
And while this packaging looks like regular plastic mesh, it's actually made out of wood.
And turn it into a yarn. And the yarn can be made into clothing, but they have been able to weave it here into produce mesh, and then for us, for the Oyster Harvest bag.
Erin and her team buy the beechwood fibers in bulk from Austria. They're able to market these mesh bags and already have shipments going to more than 40 fishermen around the country, including some in Freeport. She says these bags can be composted in your own backyard.
It's just something that it just makes sense to us. It's from the beginning, it's lower emissions, lower impact on the environment, and it goes right back into the soil. So that it's not taking up landfill space, and you can just kind of focus on your premium shellfish and not worry about waste.
Ocean Farm Supply is still new, and in August, Aaron got the keys to a co-working space in Brunswick.
And this is us.
To produce bags for larger seafood farms.
It's exactly what we're looking for, so it just fits. So it just feels all the good stuff.
Aaron says that working to reduce the company's carbon footprint in the face of a changing climate was a no-brainer.
And I think that's very much like the Maine attitude, that if there's a problem, you figure out a solution and you just get it done.
The bags come in just white and black for now, but there are plans to expand these bags to be used for other products besides seafood. In Freeport, Jack Molnett, News.